Hello world, welcome to another edition of the Fly Talk TV podcast. It's your boy Ric Luv, and tonight we back with another one. Yay. How y'all doing out there, man? Let me tell you about it. Look, man, there's a whole lot going on, man. This weekend been crazy. Shout out to Norfolk. They got the whole MEAC thing popping off, man. Everybody out there showing love, showing support for the community and all that like that, man. As far as me, man, been in the studio, we working. This 4-piece is on the way. Yay. Hope y'all doing well out there, staying motivated, staying productive, and all that good stuff. All right, so today, the message is gonna be, get out of the box. I had a homeboy one time, man, and he used to always tell me this when I was young, man. I was probably like 20, 21, 22, something like that. Early 20s, man. He used to always say, Rick, you gotta get out the box, man. Man, what you mean, bro? Basically, he was pointing at your mentality. Basically saying life is much bigger than what you thinking. So I come to tell you, because I experienced a little bit of life, over time, you gotta get out the box. And I mean that in the most sincere way possible. Gotta get out of the box, people. Is the reason I say that is you understand the potential that you got. The world is your oyster, my guy. For real, man. It's so many things you can achieve and make happen the second you change the way that you're thinking, especially if stuff ain't going the way you expect it to go or want to go or vision it going. You gotta take a step back and look at what's really going on, and let's just call that the box. That's your life. You got bills, you got family, you got if you work a 9 to 5, if you don't, you still, even if you in the streets, you got that aspect, all those different angles that you gotta attack and make sure that everything is on the up and up. You gotta figure out a way where it's working for you, where it ain't stagnating your thoughts, it ain't keeping you down and just going in, like I call it treadmilling. You running fast, but you just in place. You're not really going nowhere. Like, that's a box mentality. A lot of people they don't even dream big because they never thought that it could be possible. It's all being the way your mind is set. You in the box. Get out the box, man. I'm telling you. It's a whole lot of life out here, a whole lot of world to see, whole lot of good people, man. A lot of bad people, but it's even some more good people, man. You just gotta switch your mentality and start doing things different than you normally would, yo. And I say that from experience, man. Coming from my environment, it's a very struggling environment, but I love where I'm from. You can see it. You literally can see it. Sometimes it feel like a cloud over my city, man, because it'd be so much chaos and so much destruction and so much just negativity going on. But a lot of those results are from just in the box mentality. They don't see nothing else other than the city. They don't see, oh man, maybe I could learn a trade and go this way and see where that take me, or hey, maybe I could go to school or see where that go. Because the reason I say that, because those type of things put you in different circles. You start meeting people with different mentalities, different upbringings. If you just around the same old stuff, you're gonna doubt. You're gonna be part of that. Like, and you may be different. Everybody's different. Nobody's the same, but y'all will share similar common interests. And if it's all negative, then what we doing? We not striving for nothing. Like, we not trying to make nothing happen. So I say all that to say we got to get out the box. Yeah, man. For me, traveling, moving around a little bit, I look at the world entirely different than I did before I left Portsmouth. So, I had a conversation with somebody one time, and it was, I think we were talking about the family dynamic. And my point was, I felt like a child would be better, would have a better upbringing if they coming up in a 2-parent household. And the person disagreed. It was like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, it's pretty much whoever's raising the child, like if you raise them right, they'll be okay. And I'm like, yeah, you're right about that. But I'm saying if it's both dynamic, mom and dad in the house, then it'll be a better, easier way for that child to stay on track opposed to drift off. And we agreed to disagree because, I mean, it's like, yo, and I just felt like, well, maybe that's a box mentality you got right there. Like, you thinking one way because all you see is how you grew up. There's people all over the world that grew up with parents, without their parents, had to grow up with grandparents, might not have, or had to go up foster system, however the case may be. Everybody's situation is different, but I say that to say, regardless of how the upbringing, eventually once you come to know self, you gotta realize like where you trying to go with it. And it starts, for me, it's a box mentality that we have to get out of, yo. Like, take your brother for an example. All we do, we like to tear each other down. We love it. And it's second nature at this point. And it's like, why is it even like that? I don't know, man. It's just like you can see somebody doing something and people naturally hate on it. And it's like, why is it even like that? And to me, it's just a boss mentality. It's like you don't know anything different. So we have to overcome and strive to change the whole mentality on this thing. Promise you, it's a whole greater side on that other side. Trust me when I tell you. Yeah, man. Let me see what else we got going on, man. I told you about the 4-piece. We about to start shooting these short films, man. All the actors out there, if you feel like you got a passion for content creation, holla at us, man. We out here, we making things happen. What else? Photo shoots. Anybody need some photos done? Holla at me. We got the whole setup. We in here make you look crystal clear. I have you with some real professional images out here. Let me see what else. I don't know, man. Just feeling good, man. Feeling good. We back at it. I told you I'm gonna keep this content coming, man. And I meant that when I said that. So, yeah. Before I leave y'all, man, get out the box. Get out the box. I challenge you to stop and think about all your decision making and look at where you at in life. If you don't like where you're at, change it. And it start by mentality. Start thinking of different ways of doing different things. And that, I'm talking about from the simplest thing to your choice of food, or the choice of where you choose to spend your time, the choice of how you spend your time. You know, all that stuff count. Like, start doing things different. And I ain't saying change overnight, but set a goal. Start with one thing and be consistent with it. That's why we doing this podcast right now. I'm like, it take a lot to push to go do it, but I made it in my mind. We gotta get out that box. I've been in the box for a whole year, 365 days, and it did not feel good. Now it's time to get out of it, and I'm out of it. We're gonna make sure you get out of it. And on that note, it's been another edition of the Fly Talk TV podcast. I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.